Okay, I am trying to get my camera set up here, my phone. I broke my little tripod thing. Let me get this taped up. And we'll try to get this video. This is my first live, so welcome. I believe we've got it now. Okay, if anybody's watching, let me know. I really can't see the way I've got this hooked up. If anybody's watching right now. So, let me see if I'm off. Okay, so it should be on. All right, so just going to take a look at some tarot cards. So first off, I was shuffling this tarot deck and this card came out. It was hidden in the deck, so you can see it's not part of this deck. And the Seven of Swords was hidden right inside. So there is a thief, and this thief is definitely hiding. A red pants devil is what I'm getting. And they're hiding somewhere where they shouldn't be. Someplace that might seem like a cool themed nightclub or something like that. They don't belong there. And they're there to take for the taking, basically. They're there to be a thief. So, yeah, look out for that. There is somebody where they shouldn't belong, where they don't belong. Okay, now, let's pull a card. We're going to pull a Major Arcana card to see who's watching right, or who's on the way to watch right now. So, what is the overall theme for the viewer today? Let me pull this back just a little bit. Maybe I can raise it up just a little. There we go. Okay, so what do we need to know today? We've got the Hermit. Okay, so a lot of you are in thinking mode right now, right? There's just this big haze going on. Could be any retrogrades that are happening, whatever it is, or it could be the epiphanies of all the planetary alignments going on right now that are bringing new awareness and subconscious expansion. Subconscious expansion is going on right now. So with subconscious expansion, with Neptune and Aries and Pisces, you're ready to wage war, but you're also ready to develop your psychic senses. You're trying to do both right now. And your subconscious mind is leaning towards the truths that you have a foundation in, that you know is true. And that's good. That's really good. But you got a fight ahead of you. You've got a lot to uncover. There's a lot you know, but there's a lot that you have to uncover. Let's see what it is that you've got to uncover. The Four of Cups. So you have this romance relationship in mind, but you don't know where it's going to come from. You're looking for it to be balanced. You're looking for it to be equal fulfillment, right? For the first time, this time you want it to happen. You want that equal fulfillment. And with the Hermit, you're in the right frame of mind. You're expanding further than you ever did before in maturity and in the possibility of this new relationship where you're going to be able to handle it with spiritual alignment and truth with yourself, because you're able to admit right now what you want. And in the past, maybe you couldn't do that. You had a hard time doing that. And right now, you're going for this, and it's going to work out for you. It's going to work out for you. We got the Five of Cups. Someone's jealous and wants the guy that you're interested in. Whoever it is, these girls don't want to let him go to you. And he doesn't know maybe that you have that interest, but they're trying to keep it hidden. They don't want him to know that you have this interest or this in mind, or that the universe does. You might not know who he is yet. He may not have entered your picture yet. And there's some women that are trying to keep him on the down low away from you. How about that? What else? With the Six of Pentacles, this is going to be very rewarding, okay? You're going to be receiving the help in this relationship that you've always wanted, the kind of help that you've always given. Let's say that. You have been given so much help in every relationship and you have been walked on. This time, this person is going to come in now that you have expanded emotionally and spiritually, and you're admitting the truth to yourself, and you are taking care of yourself. You are fulfilling you before you think about fulfilling anyone else. You're letting them fulfill themselves. You're looking for someone to fulfill you along with you, fulfilling yourself for the first time ever. And this is amazing. This is amazing that you're doing this. So your future in romance is going to be very bright and prosperous. Let me show you a couple of things that came out, okay? So first, there is a restriction on the future that you're looking for. And it's not just romance. This is a restriction in your job, in your monetary life, in anything that you're doing in life, the future dreams, anything, business, whatever it is, there's some kind of restriction. And right now, this card came out and it said shortage. Look at this. Literally food shortage. And what is right there but lettuce? Lettuce in the fridge, wilted, nobody wants it. We're feeling this, aren't we? So we don't know what it is that's causing there might be plenty of food out there in the universe, in the world, at the grocery stores, but not in our fridge because we're all afraid of that explosive bathroom time that's going on right now. So our fridges are bare. We're forced to eat out. And we don't even want to do that. We're not even trusting doing that, but we don't even trust putting food in our fridge. So right now you're being guided to say, hey, hold on. I get there's this scarcity out there. Take the vegetables off the grocery list, but put some good proteins in there. Get some meats, do your yogurts, things like that don't have eggs. I know they're saying it's lettuce, but just don't worry so much about not keeping your fridge full. Fill up your fridge, okay? That's really important right now. We don't have the scarcity that you think we have. You've made a shortage in your home. This might be bureaucracy behind all of this political thing going on right now. So this bureaucracy is what's causing a lot of this problem. And look at this restriction. So this restriction that you've got in your home, see that fridge? Is literally just bureaucracy going on. So some of the politicians may have designed this. It may be a designed catastrophe. Watch out because you have a breach right now in your phone, in your digital accounts. Somewhere in your life, you've got some kind of breach. It could be your significant other. It could be the fact that the two of you have a breach. Your family, your home has a breach. But somebody has breached your personal accounts right now. There is a chance for something coming in, okay? This is a new door just peeking open, and there is plenty of opportunity, or at least a chance that you're being let in on something for the first time in a long time. But there is a hidden person behind this door, okay? You see you've got this chance. This door is opening for you. You get the clearness, the clear way going on. But there's a hidden person out there that you need to look out for. They're not revealing themselves. They're standing, 10 feet back. but they have eyes on you. You need to be careful. This person could be a rival from work. They're a rival from somewhere, but it does look like a professional rival. It could be somebody that is a rival from some court situation that you've had in the past, or it could literally just be work, or it could have to do with your accounts. See how this stock is going up? So it could be a rival that's trying to beat you financially. Can you make this person an ally? I don't know. We don't know who this person is. Or do you need to look for a new ally? If you had some allies in your corner, they would be able to spot somebody 10 feet away from you, right? Because this person may not see the ally coming around or keeping an eye on you or visiting you. And this ally might be able to go, hey, did you see that person down the street? Hey, did you know that so-and-so's been calling about you? So make new friends, introduce yourself to people around you, try to open some new doors with new people, because these allies are going to help you reveal who this hidden person is that's targeting you. Somebody is about to return to your life. This could be romance. This could be something nostalgic. This could be a family member. This could be somebody you don't want to see. She doesn't look extremely happy, does she? But yeah, there's somebody that is returning. Right now, you have an imbalance in your home life. Okay? Now, let me explain the many different possibilities that this could be. The imbalance in your home life could literally be your relationship with your significant other. This person could be making you feel small. This could be a parent. This could be a sibling. Whoever you're living with in your immediate home is making you feel very small. However, this could be another situation entirely. Something that you have your morning coffee with. It could be business or anything else. Something that you need to confront that is keeping you very small in life. And while they keep you small, you're not going to be able to walk through this door because you're not big enough to get to it. You're not big enough to, that's why somebody's opening the doors for you, because you feel so small, you can't just open those doors yourself right now. Be very careful about that situation. Let's see what to do. Let's pull a card from the middle. This is a systematic takedown on you, not takedown, but hold, a systematic control on you and your life. If you don't want to be under this kind of systematic control that makes you feel small, you're going to have to figure out the system. You're going to have to leave it or figure it out and get control. You're going to have to matrix it, right? You're going to have to Neo this situation on your own. Okay? Now, let's look at some more of these romance cards and look at the heart of the matter. How to heal from some of this stuff. So first, let's look at this situation that's got you under control. You are meant to be the Queen of Pentacles, the queen of your castle. But you're not feeling like it. And the king of your castle isn't making you feel like it. Right? He kind of looks like this submarine guy that lives on a submarine, and he can't handle having one more person around. He's got to be the big personality. And he's preventing you from being the queen of your own castle. So that you can have your comforts, your space, your room. And I'll tell you what, in a castle, so like Queen Camilla's situation, right? She's the consort queen. She's not like Queen Elizabeth, the ruling queen. No, her husband has that job. And that's okay, right? That doesn't mean that you don't get your own palace bedroom, your own palace room, or rooms. Whatever is fit for you, for your entertaining, for your family, for your guests, your hobbies, and your loves. Okay? You should have your personal space. You shouldn't be shrunk down to where, this bar stool in the house is all you get. I've been in situations like this where, You have a workspace, you've got a kitchen you have to, I mean, you are literally almost tethered in the home to duties, but not much left for you. There's no space for your personality or for you. And that's not the way it's meant to be. That is literally being a hostage. You're not supposed to feel like you're in jail in your own home. You're supposed to feel like you're fulfilled, like your personality is accentuated, that you have an expansion of yourself in your home. And if you don't have that, well, let's figure out how to get it. Okay, let's look at some cards and see how we can get that. Page of Pentacles. You need a new business opportunity to come in for you. You're going to have to be patient if you're looking for a new job, okay? But it's going to work out if you are. It's going to require hard work, but that's going to take you away from that stool that you're tied to right now and bring you more into this. But you're also going to have to keep your finances to yourself, right? Because once you start pouring them back into the home, you're going to become this again, where it's his phone, his bank account, everything his, and you just sit there and you pour into it. Pour into yourself, get your separate accounts, and keep them. Seven of Pentacles. This patience and hard work may bring you some delayed success, but you are going to get the success. Okay, you're going to feel like it's delayed a little bit, but it's going to come through for you. You're going to get the success if you keep doing this hard work. Okay, so let's put these cards away and start with a new pile, a new message. We'll scoot that over. Okay, so right now we have Jupiter in Leo and Neptune in Aries and Pisces. So Jupiter in Leo is bringing you that business courage. Jupiter is expansion and business and success, and Leo and ruling nature. And you need to examine and expand on your ruling nature, who you are, what your command is for your life, what you want to be fulfilled in. That's what you need to expand on. And you need to do it with courage with Leo, okay? And with gentleness, a gentle courage. And with Neptune in Aries and Pisces, well, here we go. You have got a fiery passion that is fueling right now. It's underlying, but you are wanting to come out fighting, okay? And you probably could and still win right now. But Pisces is saying, use your intuition. Before you go into any battles, use your intuition right now. This is a subconscious mind expansion that's happening with this alignment right now, today, yesterday, this week. And it has been waited for. It happens once in a lifetime. If you are watching this video, it's happening for you right now. That's why this message is coming out for you. So we need to get into some deep psychological insights about the things you care about. Is it romance? What are the hidden desires that you really care about? Is it for your self-fulfillment, or is there others? And here's the big one. Karmic contracts need to be exposed. And that's one that was just exposed today. You've seen it. You saw it exposed. Okay, so we're going to look at something a little bit different. This deck is a little bit woohoo. Some of the messages can be kind of tough. Okay, so the spring. You have this fulfilling spring inside of you. You literally could be like a Demeter, right? Somebody like a earth fairy that cares for the earth, that cares for things that are practical now, that are very loving, caring, and you've got so much healing energy and love and compassion, and you are just a wellspring of it. But the reason you have that is because the universe has this for you. But you need to tap into it. What you've done is put it away so that you could have it as a resource for everybody else around you. But you forget to dip your own toes. You forget to get a little cup of that fresh running water for yourself. And it's time to do that. It's time to fulfill yourself with this universal gift that you have been given to at birth. It is yours. The void. Now remember, we were going to look at karmic control, okay, that is in your life. We're exposing it. Here it is right here. You have a void. This is a person in your life, or persons, or something, a job, something like that that you've dedicated time to over and over and over again, and it's given you a void that you keep fulfilling with this. So it leaves your cup empty. This endless spring of healing and life that you have is poured into someone else's wealth, and it's not giving you anything in return. Nothing. It's time for you to get out your inner compass and evaluate. Do you see this as being the right thing to do? Do you see that this karmic void that you're pouring into is where you should be putting your time? You've got to look at that right now. That's what it's time to do. And if not, it's time to pull out some magic, make some changes, and manifest what you want for yourself instead of this void. When this void starts asking, your job starts calling you, whoever it is, the person is like, oh, I'm in need again. Don't leave people without if you've got it. That's great. Do it. But the energy that you're pouring into this, you need to be manifesting for yourself in a direction that you want to go. Because the universe is saying with this compass, you can go anywhere. You literally can go anywhere right now. But you've got to manifest it. You've got to put the energy into it. The Knight of Cups. This is more on this water healing energy. Look at that. And you've got it coming in for you. It's rushing in for you if you start making this directional change with the compass right now. If you start focusing on what it is that you want, it's coming in for you right now. Okay, let's see something else here. If you work with amulets, it's about time to pull out those crystals, those amulets, and focus your fortune and your protection and your skills into those to protect your life. If you work with gnomes, this is a time, which I think you probably do. You've probably always felt a kinship to those little gnomes. Because you're a person of humanity, friendship, hard work, and little visions. You do things by little visions. But right now, here's the thing that I'm seeing. Jupiter and Neptune in these signs is bringing you expansion of the mind, expansion of the subconscious. So your little visions that you work with, those little dreams, your little crafts, your little hobbies, are meant to focus into something bigger for you right now. You need to be taking a deeper dive in your dreams for what you want instead of just these little visions. You need to focus on a bigger vision. And guess what? It's going to happen for you. You're going to be able to manifest it right now because that's the power that's coming through for you. Fulfillment. That's what's coming through for you right now. All you need to do is imagine it. Okay. I don't know how this live went. I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. And I'll come back and try this again another time. Blessings.